So I got to lean in.
Hey. What do you say? I don't know what to say. Welcome back. I couldn't think of nothing. I was trying to be funny, but whatever. What's going on, everybody? I know y'all are watching us, but I'm actually, no shade to y'all. I'm excited y'all here, but I'm excited to see the panel because these are some of my favorite 4 people. I have others now. But it's good to see Danny, Chase, Jamie, and Love back for season 14. This is our 4th year doing Beverly Hills? Third? Yeah, 4th or 3rd, I don't know. And this panel has come a long way. I mean, we added Love to the panel last year, Chase the year before that, and so we are the residency. Okay, this is the damn panel. Is what it be. So
the Fab Five.
Right, the Fab Five. I know there was a core 4, but we have a Fab Five too, and there may have been a triple threat at one point too. But hey, we out here. What's going on to everybody in the chat? I see people are definitely coming in right now. Sass K is here, classy lady. Leilani. Okay, is this pronounced like Kaylani, like Leilani? That's cute.
Ooh, we love a Kaylani.
Okay. Shout out to her for all these damn Grammy she nominated for too. Amanda K is here. Jim Bunny, Kevin, Sean, Alicia. Hey everybody, welcome back again. Season 14, Beverly Hills. It's gonna be a really interesting season. I ain't gonna say good just yet, but it's gonna be interesting. Because,
we learned our lesson. We learned our lesson. We don't make predictions before we get to like episode 3 or 4.
Long season 2. It's gonna be like 20, like long as hell. But nonetheless, Chase, how are you doing today, Mr. No Chaser TV himself? Are you hot?
I'm trying not to cry. I heard the and I'm like, oh my God, this is like being transported back in time. This feels like home. I am happy to be here. And before we do anything, I want to thank everybody. And I want to thank you for giving me a platform. I want to thank Danny and Jamie for coming over to No Chaser TV when they were tired. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank Dominique for always supporting and everybody in the group chat. Hey, y'all, I'm just happy to be back home and I'm happy to not have to run nothing. So I can cause some great little hell, cause a little ruckus over here. It's been a while.
It is something when you over here in this seat, but yes.
And we know Beverly Hills is Chase's favorite panel to talk his shit. Mess. Damn.
Next to Love, how are you?
I am fabulous. I am so ready for the girls. We've missed them. We have missed them so much. This is thank you.
I was gonna say which
one. I see it coming from MJ. I found this channel due to Beverly. Yeah, so Beverly, a lot of the viewers I think came to this channel because of Beverly Hills. Like obviously other shows, Atlanta Potomac, Miami, Jersey, whatever. But I know Beverly Hills was one of the first shows that brought in a lot of viewers. So for those like you, MJ, there are a lot of you all around. So we really appreciate the support all these years. Beverly Hills is pretty consistent on being good, I will say, or at least decent. Jamie, how are you? I know you've been busy and.
I'm alive. I'm here. It's really, really good to be back. It's good to see y'all's faces. Everybody looks so good. And I also realized that it's really close to February again, like an annual trip. I'm gonna need something around that time, so we can discuss that, talks amongst ourselves.
We'll talk internally.
We'll talk internally. We'll send an internal memo.
Are you saying that you're gonna be the trader this year? Is that what you're saying?
Well, y'all killed me very early on because I was trying to figure y'all out. If y'all watched our trader game, y'all know that I was the biggest threat. And so they got me out like maybe 3 or 4. I don't remember. There was a lot of drinking going on that weekend.
Do y'all hear that? It's like
Oh, I thought Jamie was passing.
It's like a monster. It's like what is that?
Is that Diana? Girl, it's over, Diana. Give it up.
I didn't hear it until Jamie started talking.
Jamie, say something. Give us a sentence. Come on.
I'm good.
I think it's you. I really think it's you. But we'll see as time goes on. Did y'all read that monster? There's like a ghost or something. The way he was saying. Danny, how are you?
I'm just thinking of my Dorit cigarette today.
Okay.
That thing was this long, man.
I'm starting to think. Listen, I'm starting to think. Was that really a cigarette, or was that a little doobie she had rolled up? Because I can't put it to a Newport. I can't put it to a Virginia Slim. What was that?
It was
very
long.
Virginia Slim.
But I didn't see no
I
smoke
don't
come
know,
out.
but
I ain't see no smoke come out. I was like, was it real? It could have been a stage, like when
I feel like it was staged. It was staged. When did she ever started smoking? She had to show that she was stressed. She was stressed.
another habit.
Now somebody's connect. Wait a minute.
There is a monster in here. We got to figure it out. I mean, I know y'all hear that.
We're gonna play a game of traders with this.
We got to figure it out. Okay. It ain't me though, because I mean, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Right.
Look around, everybody on move.
Oh, I think maybe you love.
That's the bucket, ain't me.
It's you. It's you.
Let me say something. Is it me?
Keep saying something. No.
Look around, everybody on mute. Is it me?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
I don't hear a damn thing.
We'll figure it out. If it's bothering y'all, let us know. I mean, I can deal with it for a little bit, and then if I can't, I'll let you know. But let's go ahead and get into this episode. We got a lot to discuss. I will say the Beverly Hills got a whole revamp in terms of the visuals. We got a new housewife. Y'all remember this shirt right here? Fire Diana.
I can't see what shirt. What shirt do you have on?
It's the Fire Diana one, not Big Sutton. I made this.
We have really cut and carried on this show.
Huh?
We have really cut up and carried on this show.
I wear this shirt out. Like I wear it to the grocery store. I wear it out in public. People be like, who was Diana? I'd be like, oh child, Beverly Hills. They'd be like, oh really? So yeah, but the girls look good. I love the visuals. Like it looks like the thing was like Hollywood glamour for like the touch of it. So that's good. We got a newbie. Her name now, how you say her name? Is it
Bazama? Boss. We'll call her Boss.
Okay, well she's new. So
Kathy was loud and wrong.
Black woman, and I'm sure I'm gonna like her a lot more than the last one. The last one has been in the tabloids though. She's been talking, and she's been talking about how she felt like they got rid of her because of her views, and she felt whatever. We got transphobia. It's just whatever. What was her name?
We don't even remember her name. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Annalise.
Annalise Keating.
Oh,
she had a strong walk like Annalise.
She was on the show. Sorry to that woman.
What was she, an esthetician?
Something.
Cosmetologist. She's a thing of the past.
She's not here.
We got two super chats real quick. One from our house saying, my team, my dream team.
My dream team.
It's about time y'all showed up to work. I missed you guys so bad. Where have you been? We've been here, just spider. We did take a little break this summer, and it was much needed. We're back there. Yeah, we got this show. We got Mondays with Potomac, and then Thursdays Salt Lake City. For those that are watching Married to Medicine, the Lean would not be doing Married to Medicine. No Chaser TV will be doing Married to Medicine. And it's the same panel. So I would just suggest y'all to divert that traffic over there because we would not be talking about it over here. That's always favorite shows. And so, I mean, it's only right. And I'm honestly full supporter of that. So make sure if y'all watching Married to Medicine next week, it's going to be, I think it's the same day, Tuesday, right? Everything's the same.
It's just 8 o'clock, same day, same time, same people.
So make sure, same people. So you know it's going to be crazy. All right, not Annabelle, Anna Marie. Yes, Anna Marie, that's her name.
Anna Marie.
Anime with the flop. Jesus, y'all going in on her.
Good. Okay. This is why we love this community. We don't agree on a lot, but when we agree, it's a hard agree.
I think between Love and Jamie, one of y'all is the monster. We're gonna figure out who's
one of y'all connections just burping. Ooh, just gassy.
It's just gassy. Right.
Just gassy, honey.
All right. So the season's back, and we pick up the season with Sutton. And I'll put these two together. Well, actually, no. Yeah, I'll So Sutton is there, and Sutton looks good in her confessional.
Yeah.
And she also looks really good in her what do you call it? Like packaging. What is it called? That like the green screen with that long hair.
The intro.
She looks so good.
The intro card.
Yeah, she doesn't look old, but she looks so much younger. I feel like with that, like I love that glam for her. But she's meeting up with Jennifer, and Jennifer, I believe, she's the voice behind the Bride of Chucky, right? I think that's her. I can't think of her
The
last name.
icon, Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly. Royalty.
And Liar Liar with Jim Carrey. She was the
Yes.
main girl in Liar Liar, baby.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was.
Classic.
Okay, that makes sense.
Classic. Mm-hmm.
So Sutton is planning a party. It's called a surrealist party. That's what it was. So
Yeah.
surrealist is supposed to be. I don't really know what that is either. But I ain't gonna lie. We talk about the party. The party was fabulous. I don't know why I wasn't invited. I had stuff in my closet that I could have put on.
I already came prepared. I'm already
right.
my
Next week we're gonna put on our surrealism outfit.
Yes.
We're gonna try that.
Yes.
So she's talking about how her friendship with Kyle has been. Her friendship with Kyle has been up and down. Last year it was like on the rocks because she was the one that was kind of like, about Mauricio and things like that. So, and rightfully so. I mean, Kyle deserves some discipline because she has not been as a friend to Dorit, in my opinion. Not Dorit, to Sutton and Dorit, in my opinion, too. But we'll see. But basically, she talks that they've made up, and she took accountability for not being a good friend, and they made up, right? So, any thoughts on this about Sutton and just how she feels about her relationship with Kyle? We talked about their relationship a lot last year, but this year, I guess they're gonna be okay. We won't see her coming for her, but I feel like in the preview or the trailer,
she was
something. Anyway, so maybe she gets back to that. So I'll start with you, Jamie.
Well, I have always been a big Sutton supporter, regardless. Kyle has deserved more than a little discipline.
Do me a favor. Take the headphones out. Just take them out. Now talk.
He was trying to get that out of this sofa. Jamie is hilarious.
Don't use them at all. Because it's you with the audio. Mm-hmm. Yes, the other one too. Yes. Okay, now give us. Now, could you go ahead? Oh, hold on. No, we don't hear you. Okay, well, while you get that together, go ahead, love.
It went from worse to worse.
Leave and come back.
Can you hear me? Everyone hear me okay?
We hear you just fine. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. I was extremely disappointed. I was disheartened, and I'm sad that Sutton is still in this space of Stockholm syndrome, where you look past whatever that person has done or said to you, and at the end of the day, I just miss her. I was online shopping and I saw a vase that would fit her spot, and I thought, I haven't talked to Kyle. That needs to stop. That needs to stop. I'm heartbroken that this season started the way it was, with Sutton being like, I'm going to give Kyle another shot. No, we're so past that. I'm actually shocked. I'll be honest with you. I thought she replayed the season like we did, and I did not think Sutton was coming on this type of time when it comes to Kyle. So I'm taken aback. I really am. Disappointed at the end of the day.
So she ain't big Sutton to you no more either.
Not right now. Not when it comes to Kyle. I can't take her right now. I need this to be a 1 episode thing, and she get right back to it.
Now, Chase, the creator of Big Sut himself. Any thoughts here?
That is so embarrassing. Now that I look back, that's my contribution to Big Sut. I will say this. I hear you. How do you want me to address you, Diva? Is it Dominique or Love? I want to call you what you want me to call you.
Love is perfect. Thank you.
Okay, Love. No problem, Diva. Now, Love, I hear you, and yes, and it's kind of interesting because my views on certain things are kind of even shocking me this season so far. 1 episode in, and last season I felt that Big Sut or Sutton had more of a reason to come in, guns blazing, rootin' tootin', coming for Kyle. But this season, I think that I'm okay with her not. She let Kyle know that if you want to play, I can play too. And so Kyle has been put on notice, and anything moving forward warrants a tail kicking. So for me, I'm okay with her not coming in guns blazing on Kyle, because I'm kind of to the point now with Housewives in general where I'm going to need the girls to not drag certain things or else I'm going to be like tuned out for the rest of the season. And so the fact that she didn't drag it, while I understand where you're coming from, I'm kind of glad that she did not do so. Also, when she was going at Kyle last season, do you know how long and how many seasons it took her to finally call Kyle to the carpet, finally getting to Kyle, finally digging to her? It took her quite some time. So it leads me to believe, now looking back on what we got last season, she did it because she was absolutely forced to and not because she really wanted to. She's always been a booty licker when it comes to Kyle Richards. Now, as far as Jennifer Tilly is concerned, she could be a legend, and I am glad, that she has this repertoire that she comes with and this reputation that she comes with. However, that laugh is very like, hey, Mr. Carter, I'm not going to be able to deal with it. Y'all know I like Kathy, and y'all know I like Sutton, but 2 kooky girls is okay. 3 is one too many. So all this kookiness, I'm not going to be able to deal with all this goofiness. So one of them has to go. That's where I'm at with it already. That laugh, 5 seconds in, I was over it.
Danny?
I'm good. I echo Chase. I don't want to, but everything Chase said.
I got you. J-Man, you back with us?
Am I back? Can I speak? Can I finish?
Yeah,
Jamie is such.
None of you bitches are loyal. It's Big Sut till the day I die. I don't need. Sutton is not dumb. She knows Kyle is going to screw this up because it's Kyle. Kyle is a vile human being. Kyle has lost all sense of humanity. That's why her husband left her, and that's why her lesbian girlfriend left her. Sutton knows that she is going to play nice at the beginning. She's going to come out looking like the angel, looking like the bigger person, and Kyle inevitably is going to do something really shady, and then Sutton will be able to call her out. We saw in the preview that Sutton does continue to call Kyle out on some stuff throughout the season. Sutton's not stupid. She's like, we're on episode 1. I want people to think that I'm trying to make up with her. But we saw in that first episode, it was strictly Garcelle and Sutton. Ian having a good laugh, getting drunk at that party, unconcerned with anybody else that was around them. And that's the time that I need them to be on this season. Because if we saw all the girls that were saying they hate each other or hated them are now coming up saying hi, being fake. It's so good to see you. You look so gorgeous. Like they know what train they need to get on, or that they need to hitch on to be successful in this franchise. And it's not Kyle Richards. People do not care for Kyle Richards anymore.
Nope.
When you say people, would you be saying you?
My microphone. I can't.
You've always liked Kyle, though, right?
Cortez. You've done a lot of shit on this show where you put words in my mouth and where you blatantly lied on me. You said that you lied and said that I like Jenny. Never liked Jenny. Never liked that lady.
Jenny.
Never. Roll the footage.
Okay, so now I'm a liar. You
Danny?
like
Just step over here, Danny.
I've never liked Kyle. We're not doing this. We're not gonna do it. See, this is why I be studying and I'm on my business and I don't mess with y'all.
Okay. So the next scene is the first scene with Erica and Dorit. So Erica, she has this house that she's been in. She wants to finally get rid of the furniture that she has in her home. And thank God, because first of all, the house is like, it's a small house, but it's very modern on the inside. Like she has, it's updated, but the furniture is like not, because it's from the old mansion piece of thing she was living in. So she wants to get new furniture. And so Dorit meets her, and Dorit immediately drops the bomb that her and PK have decided to be separated. Erica tries to get emotional and cry. Nothing came out. You know how I feel about that, but nothing came out. But she was like, don't tell me that. And so we see a clip of BravoCon in 22, I believe, or 23, which is when they asked Erica who's the next couple headed for divorce, separation, and she said Dorit and PK. So Dorit was like, I don't think that she saw anything. She was just being shady. Giving her the benefit of the doubt or whatever. And Dorit is just like, they have come to the conclusion that they're just kind of like moving away from each other. But she says specifically that PK drinks a lot, and she calls him an alcoholic. That's the word she used. But she says they decided mutually to separate after 9 years, 10 years, whatever it is. Erica is about to go meet Kyle, and she's like, I'm about to go meet her. Is it okay if I tell her? And I appreciate that, because if it was Ashley Darby or Giselle, they would have ran right over there and been like, girl, she is separating, because that's how people they are. But she asked or whatever, and That's what happened in that scene. So I'll put the next scene with that together and we'll talk on it too. So when Erica leaves that conversation, she leaves and goes over to Kyle. We see Kyle, she's moving furniture. Mo is moved out, and what's her name? Antonia? Is that right? What's her name? The other daughter
Melania. No.
Not Melania. That's Jersey.
Portia.
It ain't Portia. It's the other
It
one.
is. The daughter's name is Portia.
Alexia.
It's Portia.
Whatever.
It's Portia.
It's Portia's the baby.
She's the
Portia
youngest.
didn't move out. Alexia moved out.
She's just grown.
It was the baby.
It's Portia.
It was the baby. The baby's 16 now.
It was not the baby who said she was moving out. It was not Portia.
Alexia's
Portia
moving out.
was the one that
Portia
was
was
with
helping
her.
her move.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, well,
Either way, I don't care for them.
The damn daughter moved out. Okay, a classy lady said Alexia moved out, and I believe classy lady and Antonio.
Yeah.
I was up here saying true.
You said it?
Yeah, I quit.
Take my mic off.
so
I'm scared.
In this conversation, she talks about adjusting and that her and Erica talk about their relationship with Dorit. And there are a lot of things has happened. Basically, we know at the reunion last year, Dorit got a message from Kyle, and Dorit she read the messages out to the public. So Kyle says she didn't like that. We also see a flashback of when Dorit started to kind of like get closer to Kathy and not take her side. This is when Kathy and Kyle were having a little spat like 2 years ago, because last year they kind of made up, right? And then we see that Kyle has been on some Amazon Live like interview, basically downplaying their friendship. She also did it last year too at the reunion, basically like giving very much so like we just get to know each other, very Cynthia to Kenya back in the day.
We are learning about each other.
Right. And so Erica just wants them to talk, but Dorit basically feels like Kyle is kind of manipulative. So any thoughts on this whole exchange? Because this is clearly going to be like a big feud this season. Dorit is, I haven't really cared for Dorit in a while. I'm not saying I will this season either, but I will say she seems, her accent has left. It's gone. And
it's a cigarette.
It's whatever, right? She replaced the accent with a cigarette, and so that's what's going on with that. So, Jamie, I'll let you go first this time if your audio is working.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do this with you for the next 38 weeks. I'm not going to do this with you.
For the next 2 years.
For the next 2.5 years. I don't care about anything that these two are saying. They both are horrible ass people. I do like that Dorit has come in. She was like, I was almost fired last year. A home invasion didn't save me. How being a lesbian didn't save me. Maybe now I'm going to stick it to her and I'm going to save my job. I like that Erica genuinely was like, I'm going to cry.
Genuinely?
And then Dorit was like, oh God, no, don't do that. Don't. I don't know what accent that was, but
It was hers.
It's horrible. I will say, Erica looks better this season than she did last. Looks like she put the EpiPen, Ozempic pin down. Gained a little weight. But Dorit,
She on fentanyl.
my God, Scarecrow. I'm team nobody. I'm team myself because I these two ladies just need to duke it out. If they're not going to fight, keep it on the playground. I don't care whose side. I don't care what's going on.
Danny?
So when they greeted each other, the first thing that came to mind was Kyle right about Dorit exaggerating their friendship? It doesn't seem like none of them are real friends outside of the show, because it was, I haven't seen you in so long, but all this stuff. It leads you to believe that Garcelle and Sutton are the only ones that are really friends outside of the show, because those are the only ones we ever see outside of filming. But all I got from this is that Dorit has never had a genuine or real moment on this show since she first joined, and I don't think we're going to get that this season at all. Every word of hers is extra calculated this season. Every mannerism, every camera angle that's hitting her, like she has planned everything. It's scripted. I don't know why I expected anything different. The only thing I'm going to enjoy is that she's going after Kyle, but I still hate them both. So
the enemy of my enemy is still my enemy, but more tolerable.
I still don't like her.
Love.
I'm with Jamie on this. Both of them suck. They both can go to hell. However, there are times in life where there are two people put up against each other, similar to politics, right? Where you have to take the worst evil. And this is the time for me to be mature and actually side with Dorit over Kyle, because I'm picking my worst evil. And at the end of the day, Kyle is horrible. So Dorit's right. You know, again, I'm with Jamie on this. This scene could go to hell. Erica should have been in Ross or Marshall's. I'll give her a Burlington Coat Factory, one would say. But for her to be in the Pacific Harbor, whatever, on Rodeo, this is embarrassing. We know it's just for filming. You didn't even want to sit down on the chair for your thigh makeup to come off, because then you'd have to pay for the chair, and then they would invoice it after the cameras went down. So I get it. Like, the scene should have happened in a place where she could have afforded incidentals, but we'll move past that. It was honestly, this scene out of the whole episode, it made me cringe the most. I felt like it was completely forced to a point where it was a little embarrassing. Erica trying to force out a cry or concern. Dorit, you went to the one castmate that wished ill on your marriage on national television. I cannot take the scene serious. The moment she was just like, I know I shouldn't be talking to Erica. And I was like, then fast forward. Because why are we doing that?
Why are we doing BravoCon, that moment at BravoCon was scripted and planned between both of them too. They was put that in the atmosphere together back then. They already knew it was coming.
Why would she say this? So I can't. So I'm with Jamie on that. I am Team Dorit when it comes to Kyle, because she's right. We're not going to be revisionist historians when it comes to the Kyle and Dorit timeline. But however, the scene, whatever. Erica should have been in Ross, and Dorit needs to be at divorce court somewhere. That's all I got.
Lily Poi says whoever is talking is T. I didn't have the names up there, but that's Love. That's Miss Love Jones. You know, she speaks with love, even when she's going off.
No, she don't. Not all the time.
All right, Chase.
Well, first of all, let me say, buckle up, baby. It's a new season. Love's no longer a rookie, and she came to read. I got bravo, sister.
Okay.
That was your best work, and I gotta just give it to you when I'm going to give it to you. That was amazing. Just wow. By the way, now what I want to say is, and let me go ahead and take this head off, and for the rest of the night, the Chase Luther King hat is off, because I got some things I want to talk to y'all about. I'm make it brief. First of all, I love to see three people who I don't like fight each other to the death. I love it.
Chef's kiss.
Because now this is where the Chase Luther King kicks in. As Danny pointed out earlier, it has been, long accused of Garcelle and Sutton that they are not real legitimate friends off camera. Which, by the way, if you do a friendship check-in, Garcelle's oldest son just had an event at, was it like a bridal party or some sort of like, it was a party for like, at Sutton's home. Wasn't no camera, by the way. Let's just put that out there, right? Now, the Fox Force 5, the remaining 3 that are left, one of them's out there cheating, with a horse trainer. And we don't know if the trainer is the actual horse or not. Looking at those teeth, we don't know. The other one is out there scaring people on runways with that face. And these 3 are trying to keep it together, right? And so I think it's quite interesting that, and I'm going to say, the black girl is accused of not having any legitimate friends when you guys are just true blue and tight like glue, and now you guys are fighting each other. You shouldn't say this to this one. Know if you can go over there and carry this one back to that one. It's just a lot of shuffle, rotation. It's like behind the scenes of Destiny's Child. It's just interesting to watch it all fall apart. Now, with that being said, I do not want to pick the lesser of any evil, but based off of the evidence that was presented by both sides, Dorit has more leverage in this situation because Kyle sent. Is the text message in this part too, or am I skipping?
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, yes. Kyle did send that text message right before the reunion to silence her about them not getting along.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Kyle goes up and down the street, she went on Amazon, she was at Target, she was at the hat store, she was at the liquor lot, the Cathy's Tequila Lodge, talking about Dorit like a dirty dog, saying she does not mess with her, she doesn't rock with her, she slept with her man, and she hopes she on a slow fall of hell. So therefore, when you do something like that, you deserve anything that's coming to you. And I am actually glad that Dorit's job has been on the line for the last 5 seasons. And she's lip syncing for her life again this season. And this season is going to be at the expense of Kyle Richards, because Kyle has played in her face for years. And I am so glad that the girls, the power balance has shifted to where it's just not all like, you can't piss off Kyle or you're out of here. Because now we're going to get some real situations down to the TV, in the words of Portia Williams at the season 5 reunion.
I will say, Chase, I agree with you. Like, it is, you can tell that Garcelle and Sutton are legitimate friends because they each brought like ancillary people. And those ancillary people immediately went to the other people and were like, it's good to see you. How are you? You look gorgeous. Like, meaning, I see you on a daily basis because I see Sutton on a daily basis. Erica's over there just like, hello, what is your name? Hello, it's very good to see you, assistant to Kyle. It is good to see you again, person.
All right, so the next scene is where they show all the uproar and messages when we saw that Dorit and PK were separating. For one, I'll say that it's not surprising. Last year, for the last 2 years, we kind of have seen that coming. It's only a matter of time, And if you're on a reality TV show, you want to stretch these things out, right? So you can keep yourself around. And Dorit is smart in that. She don't want to be without a job. And they know that we don't like to see divorce and separations, but they pretty much keep the show. They keep the show going. We had one last year, especially if you're telling it all. So in this case, these two scenes were actually hilarious because we see Dorit, driving around smoking her cigarette. I saw Antonio's comment. I ain't gonna lie, I always thought Dorit was like a nice smelling, and I ain't coming for nobody that smokes cigarettes, but knowing that she smokes cigarettes, I look at her a lot differently, seeing that she smokes cigarettes. I was like, oh wow.
There's something very Ken Zolviak about a cigarette.
Yeah.
Very Ken Zolviak.
She was a clean lady, but now I don't think so too much. I don't know. But anyway, so she goes to see Kathy, which is kind of what they're saying is the catalyst as to why her and Kaya are not friends, because they feel like it started in that area of when Dorit was I know PK smokes. I didn't know Dorit did. Well, we never do this. I mean, hell. But she goes to see Kathy. Kathy got all this shit on her face. She getting her little skincare, her hair done, whatever she's doing. And Kathy is just saying how she is concerned for Dorit. Want to make sure she's okay. Dorit basically says that he's an alcoholic, and she says that she's been a great listener to anything he's been saying. He's been receptive. Now you go to the conversation between PK and Mauricio. He says that she's a horrible listener and he is sober. I don't know. I was confused. I mean, they were saying the exact opposite of each other. So I don't know but no lie, looking at PK.
I believe PK.
I believe Dorit. Look, he looked drunk.
Oh.
He did. I do. I believe Dorit, actually. Now, as far as the great listening piece, but I do believe that PK is definitely an alcoholic or drinking. I don't think she'll make that up, personally. That's just me. And he didn't even
Two
look
things
that
can
great.
be true.
Yeah, he was an alcoholic. He's sober now.
Yeah, he confirmed it.
Yeah, he said he used to be an alcoholic and he's sober now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she
Now
didn't
he's
say
sober.
she didn't say that he was sober. She didn't even say
She
that he
came
was
in
sober.
and said, my husband drank is a damn drunk.
They say he was
Right.
sober.
She basically said, my husband is a drunk and I can't be with no drunk because when he get drunk, he get to arguing in front of the kids and I don't like that. That's what she said.
So did. She so did. She painted that narrative.
You know what I call that, Cortez?
What?
You know what I call that?
What?
Lip syncing for your life. Because why are you putting someone else's alcoholism out on display?
Yeah. Yeah.
Winning
Well,
that
I thought it was
challenge.
tacky.
Well, go ahead and go, Chase. Because I was going to say, like, she is literally, that's the thing she keeps leading with. He's an alcoholic. He's a drunk. Like, Jesus. Chase, go ahead. Any thoughts on either of these two scenes?
But that's why I don't believe her, Cortez. I just think that, first of all, For someone to go and watch What Happens Live and say that they are separated from their husband, but divorce is not on the table and it's absolutely not even a discussion. Either she's playing us for the eventual divorce, like she likes to do, because she has to lip sync for her life every season, or it's gonna be sashay away. Shantae, what is Shantae sashay away? Why I go?
Shantae, you said, God, we don't want that.
Okay, yeah, well, sashay away every season, because by the end of every season, everybody always says, when they ask us every year, you can roll every season back that we've done so far, the last 4, where we've said Dorit. Every season, no matter what she's giving us throughout the season, no matter how many microaggressions she's giving us throughout the season. This year she pulling out cigarettes from out of her purse and stuff like that. Just one trick after another, a new stunt, a new extra. And I just feel like for her to volunteer that information about PK is, first of all, is low. Second of all, it's dirty and it's vile. And for someone who's always so concerned about her children, why would you volunteer that information about their father, whether it's true or not, especially unprovoked, unasked, and when he hasn't had the opportunity to spray his own business first? If it were me and I were to watch that, that would be the catalyst for the divorce, in my opinion, because what are you trying to do to me? It seems like you're trying to build a case. So when you go and watch What Happens Live and say, at the beginning of the season, oh, divorce is not an option. And then at the end of the season, when you hit me with these divorce papers, you built up a season-long worth of evidence against me to get whatever is left that we have, that you didn't ruin by going out and doing too much and letting everybody know that staged this robbery, allegedly.
She just, once again, she talks so much that she contradicts herself eventually. So she told Kathy, I'm very proud of him. He got a sober coach because he was an alcoholic. And Kathy was like, he's an alcoholic, yes, but he's sober now. He's got a sober coach. Then she's telling him, but what's her name? My husband's a drunk. My husband beats me when he gets drunk and he screams at the kids. Like, what are your stories? Because you were telling Kathy, oh, no, don't worry. Divorce is not an option. We're not talking to the kids. My husband got a sober coach or whatever. And then
gone.
She sounds like the penguin. Ma, my husband's a drunk.
I just left the liquor store right now for him.
She's a liar. She don't know. There is some truth to both of them, but like, girl, calm down. You acting like your husband pissing on himself right now in the back of the house that he set up to be robbed. Like, let's go.
And also, very briefly, clock how she is kicking Kyle's behind, because the one thing you want to do to piss off a Kyle Richards is get either one of her sisters involved in your mess. Oh my God,
baby, she know what she's doing, honey. I am with Chase and Jamie on this one. How Dorit is very calculated. This is a diabolical, dangerous white woman. Y'all better be careful. She is planting seeds for the divorce attorney. She knows that she's going to file. Let me put a narrative out on my TV show. I'm the housewife. This is my bag. I get the most camera time. I'm mic'd up more. Let me take advantage of this. Paint him out to be the monster that I know whether he is or not. My alimony is going to look good. My child support's going to be popping. What'd she say? The kids are 6 and 10? You got a lot of years left with that child support. I see everything she's doing from beginning to end. I'm with Chase 1000%. That is some diabolical, dirty, nasty work to air out whether it's true or not. To air out that narrative of the still father of your kids, pending ex-husband, who knows, but to paint that out like that is so dirty. I was shocked. We've seen housewives on different seasons and different shows keep it close to the vest. You know what? We're going through issues. I don't know. We just ain't getting along. You know,
Ashley Darby.
He's doing some things. I don't know what he's doing. There's ways to communicate that there's things going on. You ain't got to lay it out like that. You know what I'm saying? So I see right through it. I'm 1000% with Chase and Jamie on this. She knows what she's doing. He's an alcoholic. I don't even think anyone asked about that. She came in, hey, Kathy, how you doing? How are you doing? Lovely day. Okay. Do I sit right here? Okay. PK's an alcoholic, right? Like, girl, what? Did we even get your order of champagne in yet? Diabolical.
Danny?
I'll skip for this one. My stuff was already said too, so I don't want to, for the sake of time.
Okay. All right. So then we have the party, and I would say that the party is like really nice, actually. The really nice. I mean, I have no complaints. Sutton, they said Sutton, I throw a party. She did a really good job. The theme, I was confused at first, and when I asked a little research, like, okay, I kind of get what it's going for. I don't know what I would have worn, but I would have figured something out. But it was cute. I said it was like some next level type stuff. Dorit shows up first. She has like a big disc on her head or whatever. So it's over the top. Do y'all think she was in theme?
No,
I do. I completely disagree.
Who was best dressed? Who was the worst dressed of the ladies? Chase.
Well, it certainly wasn't Garcelle. Damn.
Garcelle was pretty.
Garcelle was okay. Give me a best and worst.
Worst. Big Sutton's definitely gonna take the worst. Send her back to the woods with them antlers. The best, I really wasn't impressed by anyone, to be honest with you. I guess I would say maybe, just as a stretch, maybe Erica. Maybe, I don't know.
Danny,
I'm going with Boz is best dressed for me, and worst dressed to me was Tilly. That her back to the.
There was a fool. It was interesting. It was a fool. Jamie.
I mean, if we're talking about on theme, Tilly was the most on theme for surrealism.
We said best and worst. We don't need to.
This is my square. This is my square.
It is your square.
I think Boz looked absolutely beautiful, and I'm gonna hate to give this girl her props. Kyle, as simple as it was, Kyle looked great.
Her face,
and I had to say that face, whatever she's injecting it with, wow, good job. But Boz took the cake for me. I liked Garcelle's look, but I felt it was just like you take away whatever was going up on top. It was just a regular party dress.
She looks like a mother. We're not.
But Antonio
had a mother.
But Antonio had a point last night in the chat.
There were
people that looked worse than her.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She wasn't worse.
Nobody knew what surrealism was for that party. Let's just say that.
Surrealism. Neither do love.
Oh love. Yeah. Okay.
What was your best? Give me your best and worst.
Chase, please.
Okay, I feel like Boz would be the best if it was the Met Gala, but it's not. I wanted to give her the best. So, you know what? Boz wins as far as effort because she got her dress made in Ghana and flown over. So I want to give her the win. Theme wise, I'm with Chase. I'm gonna have to go with Erica. I hate that for me. Worse is Sutton per usual. Every event, every scene, every season of this show. It doesn't matter what Sutton's doing in the scene. She's gonna look the worst. So I love
my God.
Sutton, but she's never going to be the best in any scene. Love you though.
Yeah, the best package.
Who's your vote?
I really like Erica's actually. I really did. Yeah. I thought Erica's. I like Boz's, but it was a
Erica. You like all real monsters, right?
It was given that actually. And I thought it was so couture, kind of I don't know, costume. It was cute. I really liked that.
Yuck.
Was great.
I would wear it. I didn't know where Erica got it from.
And I didn't mind Dorit. I don't know what theme, but
Marshalls.
I didn't mind Dorit.
I didn't mind Dorit either. I honestly think they were
over there. Get your man on the record store day.
There were definitely people there dressed better than Sutton, who was the birthday. Was the party girl. I would say that. Some of the
imagine your birthday looking like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get it, but no, not in my own house. You're not gonna upstage me.
What killed me was Avi was putting them heels on Sutton. She said, "Can I just wear my slip-ons? Can I wear my Nikes?"
And listen, in this comment here, I know I know Sutton was on theme. That don't mean it looked good.
It wasn't fabulous.
She definitely.
It's like she spent all the money on the party.
It was a little hearts for me. It was like little hearts on the front. It was like weird.
I think it was butterflies or something, wasn't it?
I didn't like the pink on the pink strap ups on the heel, the shoes. I didn't like that with the. It was just.
It was a lot happening. There's a lot happening. There's a different. Those two continents didn't meet. The top and the bottom didn't meet.
You kept telling the girls, "This is the Atlas, baby. The Atlas." And everybody was like, "But the look, baby, the look."
I'm gonna put all these together because nothing really popped out to the end. I mean, basically, I'll put it together. So they're at the party. Party looks great. We meet Boz. I don't know if it's Boz, Bose. Y'all didn't say it. Bose, like the headphones.
Bose, like the stereo.
It's Bose.
I'm gonna just say like Kathy said.
We're gonna get the name right because I don't want to say her name wrong yet until she do something that I wouldn't like. But right now, I want to get her name right.
Just call her what Kathy called her.
Toothless, not homeless.
She called her boss. So we meet her, and she really is a boss because she goes down her resume of what she's been.
A resume.
She was going out like, okay, she's widowed, and so Dorit meets her for the first time, and she's just like, oh my God, like I'm separated. My husband's an alcoholic. I don't know you that well, but he's an alcoholic. I want you to know that. And so Garcelle arrives. We're looking like she looked, and there's still tension between her and Dorit. I mean, I know what to say. Looking like she looked.
God damn.
And there's still tension between her and Dorit, from all the previous years, especially because last year Garcelle made the comment about Dorit possibly faking the whole robbery thing, right? So then there's like a small conversation between Garcelle, Eric, and Kyle. They kind of have a small talk. It's always so weird seeing Garcelle interact with the group because I still don't feel like she's found like her true footing. Like everything just seems kind of like with Sutton, it seems natural. Everything it seems forced because they're talking to her, and we know that Garcelle and Erica have not had the best relationship, and Kyle, they've had their span, but they're an ensemble cast. So at this point, we should be having small chats like, "Oh, I saw your little, Garcelle Productions chair. That was so nice." Yeah, like it seems very surface level, and I hate that for her, but whatever.
I don't think Garcelle cares.
Kyle talks about actually her name is I'm sorry. Yeah, so Kyle talks about Morgan because in this moment, Garcelle is it was alleged that she was supposed to be a lesbian last year. And honestly, after this conversation, I don't know what I don't care. There's still a possibility that she may be a lesbian. I don't know. She says the tabloids made it more, but she says at one point she was questioning her sexuality. And so, her daughters had talked to her and she was kind of embarrassed because she didn't want her daughters to feel a certain kind of way, but her daughters are very supportive of her being a lesbian if she's one. But that's just what it is. We see Dorit walk up and sit with them, and it's just so awkward, like to the point to where they're kind of like talking about each other, but across from her, like, oh, she's not really speaking. It's like, but they're not speaking. Dorit's on her phone, not talking to anybody. I'm sure. And then Kathy arrives, and this is where she's like, oh my God, boss. And then boss is like, no, it's this. And then she's like, well, I'm gonna say boss. And then Kathy starts to pull her tracks out of her head at the party and sits him in the seat like a guest. And I was so confused as to why she spent whatever time to do that and to take him out at the party. I actually will stop here and get y'all thoughts on the thing with Garcelle and Kyle's possible lesbianism, and just how all things were between Dorit and Kyle. Danny.
I hate this because I feel like this season, Kyle has not been the nicest to Garcelle. Honestly, ever since she came on the show. And I really hate it because I feel like this season, Kyle's going to try to keep Garcelle close to her on her good side because she already has to go through it with Dorit. So she's going to need somebody else who doesn't really care for Dorit on her side. Kyle is, she's manipulating her way through this. As we say, Kyle's a master manipulator. But she isn't the only one this season. And, I like what Garcelle said in the confessional. It ain't Kyle. It ain't her. Kyle don't owe them no explanation about whose cat she licking or getting hers licked by. But
that's what she said.
But I'm paraphrasing.
Oh.
But we surely want to know. So yeah, again, it's just another thing. You're on reality TV, but not really giving details. So
Yeah.
it's just that's all I got.
Love.
I think Kyle is annoying, and she's a psychopath. I'm tired of us watching her season after season be the revisionist Jezebel that she is and act like we are new time viewers watching her for the first time ever, where she can just create Disney stories and we can just follow along the playbook like children. What do you mean? There was a lot of speculation. I was confused on why the media was saying I'm a lesbian. It's just so weird. The speculation you created?
My God.
We only got from you that we only got from you. What? I was pissed watching that scene. And then Garcelle held this woman's hand when she cried. I was like, why are we crying at the table? What? I just, Kyle is diabolical. There's two diabolical, dirty women in this episode. Dorit and Kyle, making it seem like we are new viewers to the show, and that so you mean to tell me, Kyle, you want us to feel sympathy for you and Morgan? She's like the one that should not be named, like this is Harry Potter. Girl, Andy was like, producer, article, news, first name, last name, middle name. Her name is Morgan. Her name is Morgan. We're going to say her name. We're going to say her name. It's infuriating. Kyle, this scene, I was just like, Garcelle, I'm with you, Danny. She doesn't deserve any type of, hey, girl, oh, she's like, so what you up to? That's a lot going on. Okay, let me hold your hand. I said, stop touching her. Don't leave her alone. Just be there, sip your drink. Let her talk through clenched teeth. She was like, Dorit hasn't even looked at me right now. Is she looking at me? Girl, leave. Just walk away. Walk away. Just go. Take the shots. God, Kyle, just get her off the show. That's all I got.
Chase,
is that it? That's all.
You say that little square down there is that little square down there is on 10. I love
my
it. Okay?
God, today.
Wow.
I love it.
We love it.
I love this energy. No, but I agree. It's like it's one of those things. But she does this every season. Kyle has a season where she thinks she's
Jamie. Excuse me, Jamie. What's up?
I definitely said it's okay. You know.
Go ahead, Jamie. I didn't want to.
Wait, you called on Chase?
I did, but it's okay. You know,
go ahead, Chase. Do your show, girl.
No, it's not my show, baby. You go ahead and do it, Diva. Do it, Diva.
Oh, Diva, oh, girl.
It doesn't matter.
Kyle does this every year. She has a glaringly bad edit that she claims during the season. The fans are not on her side. She comes back the next year and tries to clean it up, completely forgetting that little boy was on last year saying, hello, my name Morgan, I'm a country singer, and we just friends. Girl, you was on the camera every opportunity you got with your rasp and your guitar, trying to soft launch your country career. Kyle went along with it because she's a narcissist and she enjoyed the attention. I don't care. Kyle is a lesbian. Good for you. Late in life lesbian. You're coming out. You're figuring it out. I don't care. You are disingenuous when you bring a whole, obviously very L-word cast member onto a TV show and then wonder why the rest of your cast is like, girl, why y'all giggling? Or why her hand in your pants? What are y'all doing? Nothing. We're just friends. We're friends. Why are you asking this? This is the thing that I don't like about Kyle. She does it year after year. She plays stupid. She's gotten away with it because there has been other people who have done exponentially more heinous things. But with Erica, she was still really Kyle was grimy those entire seasons, but she had Erica being grimier than her, so the heat wasn't on her. I don't fault Garcelle for playing a little bit, feeling sympathetic, because we've seen Garcelle get raked through the coals on social media for feeling like she's above it, for throwing shade with these girls. But like Danny said, she has no reason to play nice with these girls when they have all been really, really hideous to her from the jump. And what these girls weren't counting on was that, unlike them, Garcelle actually has a history in this industry before them. She has name recognition. People know who Garcelle was when she joined the show did not make her a household name. And she is now expanding her empire. Kyle is doing whatever the girls cannot take her. Garcelle doesn't need to play with these girls. Absolutely not. She plays with them for a paycheck, and because she knows, much like Candy, it's a means to an end. My empire is expanding, my business is expanding. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna joke with you, I'm gonna key, but you see that old little bird leg lady over there? That's a good time. I'm gonna go over there with her and the little bride of Chucky. I'm gonna have some shots. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna let y'all duke it out over whose antlers are the best. Like this doesn't concern me. I have a 5 a.m. call time tomorrow. Good luck, Lesbo. Like
Oh,
I don't. She doesn't need anything.
okay. We're gonna cut Jamie off now because James, anything to add?
Hey, you're gonna give it to me? You sure about this? No. Good luck, Lesbo. Boy, I love that. That's just they should name the next episode. That's her spinoff. Good luck, Lesbo.
Good luck, Lesbo.
But honestly, you know, you guys asked the question earlier. You guys asked what had Kyle been injecting her face with, and I would venture to say it's Morgan Wade. So Kyle can like miss me with all of that crap because we know, give it up, sister, and you do not deserve grace. I said no.
Morgan looked older than her, so injecting herself with Morgan ain't gonna help.
Well, listen, I don't know. But what I will say is she's been in the press begging everybody for grace about her lesbianism journey and all that stuff. And I said it on No Chase TV. I'll say it here. You're not going to get it. You're never going to get it. You might as well call me Limbo when it calls to woo, 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 because you're not getting it when it comes to exactly. And Kyle on the lesbian journey. And the reason why you can't get it, Diva, is because of the way you did Denise Richards back in season 10. Nobody's forgotten. Okay. This is the thing.
Now, I was gonna say, all right, wake it up.
Wake it up.
This is the reason why people can't. I urge you guys. I know they bank on us giving everybody a clean slate every season and wiping it clean because I actually initially was annoyed by Garcelle, you know, lightweight coming for Dorit. And I had to reconcile why it annoyed me. And the reason why I thought it annoyed me is because I said, okay, now she's starting with Dorit. Now, if Dorit says something bad, and I had to check myself before I wrecked myself because Danny pointed it out last night and today as well, that there is a long history that we know of, that we've chronicled here on this channel, The Lean, a long story history of a hill, a mountain of microaggressions and just nasty, vile displays and behavior by all the women, most especially Dorit. Last season, she said, didn't Dorit say last season that black people couldn't swim or something like that? She called us the N-word. She did everything she wanted to do. And
She said that?
no, she didn't say that.
That was Brandy.
I was like, wait a minute. Hold on.
I think I remember. No, Chase is right. Chase is right. It was something like that.
No, she didn't say that. No, she didn't say
next
that.
to a pool.
But she did do a lot of things, you know, with the angry insinuations. And this, she does a lot of things, screaming and yelling at Garcelle, and you know, and then for her to do that, and then what she goes and does is cozy up to the chocolate sister, the new chocolate sister, who obviously has not watched the show because Bose is not dumb. And if she knew the story and the history between Garcelle and Dorit, most especially Dorit and Race and her little bubble, I do not think that Bose would be cozying up to her as much as she has so far this season. And so for that situation that we're going to watch unfold over the season and Bose have her back, I'm already not here for it. As far as Kyle is concerned, I want season 1 Kyle back so bad. And I know that Camille made a comment that was so racially insensitive about the Beverly Hills Housewives, but I'm going to go ahead and strip that down a little bit more and just say that the girls are scary. And the main scary number 1 girl is Kyle, because season 1 Kyle would have looked at Dorit cussing all in her face and would have slit her throat right on camera. And I miss that girl. Bring her back. The girl that would sell her own sister out for another season on this show. Bring that girl back.
He ain't lying. The one that snatched up that woman, like, that is my husband. Get away from my husband.
Like, what did Kyle say? What did Kim say? Oh my God! And you're in a corner like this. What is that, Kyle? Like, what is that? Oh, think of it.
I mean, if we're keeping it buck, Dorit took a page out of Kyle's playbook by exposing alcoholism with a loved one. So, like, as much as I hate Kyle, Kyle's been dirty. Kyle's been as dirty as dirt. She stole her goddamn house. Like,
the most gutter brunette in Beverly Hills.
I'm so weak. Sean said
gutter snipe.
Dorit can now say, well, my black friend over here.
Me and Chase.
And you know Dorit's going to say it, and Bo's going to be looking like, what the fuck?
Bo's going to be like, yeah, I'm her black friend.
The only thing that I could think when the only thing I could think is when she saw Bose and Bose was like, "Oh, I'm retired." She was like, "You looking for work?"
You know what I would have liked? I would have just liked to have seen this. I mean, I know whatever, but I would love to have seen at least just Bose and Garcelle have a little moment at least, But
yeah,
did they even interact at all?
I don't.
They said hi and stuff for a little bit.
Yeah, it was just like, hey, and they both went over.
Bose though.
Well, no, I like both, but shortly after speaking, they both went over to the side to their white friends.
Oh, that's what happened. Because I didn't even catch them interact.
I'm just saying, Garcelle went over.
I think Garcelle did that because Bose was like literally in a conversation with Dorit, and Garcelle was standing there like.
That's true. That's true.
I'm so anybody want to drink?
That is true. That is true.
Not doing this.
But I'm pretty sure there wasn't many of us there. So I mean, I'm sure they stood out in a sense. They both are.
Yeah.
Both like a chocolate woman. I love her skin. She looks really good.
She's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. She is.
I love that talking about Stockholm syndrome. Maybe she's still shell shocked by Anne Marie. Because child,
I hate you so bad. I hate you so bad. What I will say is, I never would have thought that Sutton would be the one with the most friends of color introducing the other girl to people. Like, considering we said that first season.
Something so dark, Jamie.
She's from Augusta, Georgia. We were all expecting her to be a Trumper, and out of every single woman that has come through this cast, Sutton is the one with the most diversity in their life. Like, shock the hell out of me. God dang.
So let me ask you this. Now looking at it, that you've made that point, does anyone believe that Sutton's told Crystal something so dark at this point?
No. I don't want to talk about that lady. That was annoying.
Let her and Cynthia talk. It's fine.
That damn lady.
Goodbye, Crystal.
No, Jamie did like Crystal too. You did like Crystal.
Oh, I gave Crystal the benefit of, and I still like Crystal. She just,
I do, me too, y'all.
Crystal was the benefit of the doubt for 3 years. I mean, come on.
Well, I'm talking about that with my therapist. I stay in situations that don't serve me too long, and I'm learning to get out of them. So, you guys are gonna be patient with me.
All I miss about her is her ugly leather pants. That was
Jen.
That we got from Crystal. Thank you, Jen. You just reminded me because yes, that was iconic. Thank you.
Remember how she posed them?
She said.
She just stood there like.
I believe what Sass K just said about Crystal and Cynthia's podcast being horrible. They got
podcasts?
Yeah.
You said who and who?
What club was that at?
Don't listen.
Who got a podcast?
Don't listen to.
But you know what's so crazy about it? They don't talk housewives and interview housewives and just do that thing. They talk like life, and nobody really wants to know about it.
That is pure melatonin.
I don't want to hear either of them talk about anything. Nothing.
All right, let me get to this last scene so we can get the callers on. I know it's the first show, so shout out to all of our new viewers. I know I see a lot of returning names and things like that, but
Baby,
I see a lot of people that are coming in.
The chat is live.
The chat is live.
I love it.
Give it to us.
So we are the panel. However, how we do the shows here at the Lean, we on a weekly basis. The panel is usually 3 people, 2 or 3 people. If you see all of us, usually it's a big episode. So that's the premiere. That's a big episode, the finale reunion. Like or when we feel like it was just explosive and we're gonna get on. Hell, sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you right now, it's still possible. We may even do if the episode is like that good or whatever, we may even do a follow-up after the episode. But for right now, Wednesdays will be here. There'll always be somebody here, whether it's 2 or 3, but we generally are here 3 people at a time. So to those that were wondering, that kind of answers that question, hopefully. So the last
when he brings somebody on, I just want to tell you, you look so good tonight, love. Like I've missed seeing you on camera. You look great, babe. I love
I need to
this.
see what she look like. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me
I
see what she look
love
like.
this.
Well, while y'all look, let me get to the last piece.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
So we get a performance from this artist, and the song took me out. First of all,
Baby.
Super Power.
It's my ringtone already.
I love that song. I don't know. I was like, this is a vibe.
I was loving it.
But
You
anyway,
would think that.
after the performance, Kyle and Dorit step to the side, and this is the last scene. So in this whole thing, Kyle basically makes a comment and says that she, feels for her and PK. She saw what happened in the tabloids about them being separated or whatever. And the first thing she does is takes accountability, owns up to the things that she said in the Amazon Live comment. And Dorit was like, okay, but baby, that's not it. Let's take it a step further back to where it started. And basically, she says she's tired of being thrown to the side. Like she's tired of Kyle like being a friend to her, but then not being a friend to her. And we kind of see all these things. And Kyle does typical Kyle things. She is like, let me finish when it wasn't really her turn to speak. She makes a comment. It's just like, what happened to you? Why are you doing that? You're not acting like yourself right now. What's wrong with you? This is a common thing.
Gaslighting. She was gaslighting the hell out of Dorit.
Kyle has that so bad. She did it last year with Sutton and many others. But when she feels like, especially when she doesn't know what to say or do, it's always, what's wrong with you? I mean, she probably gonna say that not only PK alcoholic, she probably gonna say Dorit alcoholic too.
Mm-hmm. She's drunk all the time.
I mean, I'm just saying the way she was talking to her is like, what's wrong with her? So Dorit kind of finishes things up and it's like she's not putting up with her shit anymore. If they're gonna talk about it or get to the bottom of it, they want to start where it starts. And it started with Kathy. It started with the comments and she just basically feels like Kyle is not a good friend to her, which is something that we have been sent on the lane forever. I mean, we said it before. Yeah, we said it before Sutton bossed up last season to Kyle. We said it before that when Kyle we send the conversations. I mean, go back to Lisa Vanderpump. Like Kyle has not been a great friend to anybody. So Dorit, please. I'll actually start with you, love, because your square is like been that square tonight. So I'm gonna give it to you first.
Kyle.
Oh God. Kyle.
I'll be honest with you. I think that scene would have warranted a table flip. I feel like Dorit would have had every right to flip the table. She didn't even get anything out. The only thing she said was, well, we could just start from the beginning because I kind of feel like I'm being left out. Are you getting aggressive? You're doing too much. Lower your voice. I was like, wait a minute. Are you trying to pull a reverse microaggression on her? Like, I'll take it. Trust me, I will take the confusion between both parties if that's what y'all want to do. But I was like, that woman didn't say nothing. But like you said, Tez, it's Kyle one-on-one. I'm going to act scared, make it seem like you're doing too much. Are you inebriated or I'm not doing this right now, and walk out of the scene? It's the same playbook. And at this point, I didn't think Dorit was going to gag her in the first episode like that. I was like, oh, okay. I guess, I'll take it. I will take it. She read right through her. Kyle didn't know what was going on, didn't know what was up, down, left, or right. She ate her up. She literally ate her up, because if you go straight into why are you talking to me like that, Dorit didn't even get out what she wanted to say before Kyle was ready to run out the door. So let the games begin. I'm with Dorit with dragging Kyle, and then after she's done dragging Kyle, Dorit can also go to hell. So that's where I'm at with them. Together.
Danny?
It's funny, as I watched this, I just really saw that Kyle is grasping for straws at a reason to be mad at Dorit.
Yep.
The whole thing at the BravoCon with her saying that she named Kathy first, Kyle, that was obviously a joke because you spilled Dorit's shot. That's literally all that was. And you're holding on to that. Lets me know you don't have a reason to be mad at her per se. You're just trying to flip the table because she has every reason to be mad at you. So you're trying to beat her mad first. That's not how this works. Like Love said, it's classic Kyle manipulation. Kyle didn't let Dorit talk because she didn't want Dorit to air anything out. But again, whatever script Dorit is reading from, I'm here for it. Again, when it comes to Kyle, again, I don't think we were seeing a genuine Dorit while she was sitting there. Dorit had in her mind what she was going to say, regardless of what Kyle said, and she made sure to get her words out. So I'm interested to see how far this goes and how low it goes.
Ooh, that part.
It looks like Kyle will not be silencing her this season, it seems. Chase?
I was sitting there like Kill Bill. Lucy Liu, what did she say on Kill Bill from the balcony?
Tear the bitch apart.
Baby, I was getting my life because one thing about it, I have to give Dorit her Jesus episode. I don't live for Dorit, and I still think that she's on a KKK watch, but she definitely kicked butt. She definitely kicked butt and took names this episode. She started off, roasting Kyle. She went ahead and threw her husband under the bus. Then she went and filmed scenes with Kyle's sister, and she knows they're having a strange relationship, which, by the way, is mighty funny. Let me just point something out really quickly about that friendship, because if I recall correctly, Dorit was accused of being mad at Garcelle for becoming close to Kathy, because Dorit really wanted to be in that circle. It's not even Garcelle, but Sutton as well. She accused them of being booty lickers when it came to Garcelle, but everybody pointed the finger back at her and said, it's because you want to be in that circle and you're not. And now she's figured out a way to wiggle through that particular situation, and that's because Kathy and Kyle's relationship is at a weak point, and it's just not the same since Kathy went to them people bar and called that DJ the F word. So,
I was waiting for you to work that into the show tonight. I was waiting.
She called that DJ an old F bag, but not playing like that. Old queen.
I respect it.
I actually live because, hey, call it spade. I wasn't bad. And you know what's so funny about that? Lisa, Ritter, and Erica thought we were going to be mad. The guys were like, I don't know. It should have played Michael Jackson. I don't know. Anyway, anywho. And then, after she went ahead and threw her husband right under the bus, she lit that Newport. She got on down to the thing. She went to the record store, put that thing on her head, and got on down to that party and cussed Kyle out from the rooter to the tutter. I got to say, this episode's MVP, unfortunately, is Dorit. She ate that. And you know what? Kyle, we're sick of it. Either you man up or you move out of the way, because as of now, you are officially on lip sync for your life this season, and Dorit has secured another bag. And I just think you have to be in awe. That as a stunt queen, she was supposed to get fired season 11. Something happened. Then she was supposed to get fired season 11. People broke into her house. Season 12. She was gonna get a divorce. Like, it's just every year is a new trick, a new start, a new show. You got to give it to the girl. She's the queen of that.
She works. If a girl wants to work, let her play. I agree with everything that was said. Kyle, this is the history of what Kyle does. She is very much a gaslighter. She is very much an emotional manipulator. She understands how coming onto the camera and trying to be cool, calm, and collected, it may have worked in the first couple of seasons, when everybody else had these big, huge reactions in response to her staying calm. It doesn't work lately. They may not be close friends, but Dorit knows her well enough to know Kyle's game. And Dorit responded, well, cut the shit, Kyle. I'm not going to do this. We're not doing this anymore. And after she ate her up, she said, Morgan ain't the only one licking their face after dinner. We good. What we going to say? Like, she did what she had to do. I don't care for Dorit. Dorit tore her up. And I'm excited for the 38 episodes that we get to see Dorit giving it to her again and again and again and again.
I want the unedited footage because I feel like Dorit had that same cigarette in her mouth and say, and step it up like that. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Very Monique impression.
Very that. It was very what's her name on Deliverance? Glenn Close.
That was a Corella
You know
DeVille cigarette.
what?
She got that cigarette from Glen
was
Club
right.
for sure.
So tell me, Kyle, since you got your degrees and you know
You got your
everything,
degrees
You
and
know
everything.
everything.
You know everything.
Since you got your Halloween
Let me
script and
tell you
everything,
something.
tell me, name them.
Dorit took that vinyl record off her head and unveiled that asymmetrical bob and got to work. I said, I know that's right, girl. You better eat her up.
Sure did.
You know that she kept taking it off. She had it on and she had it off. She had like a
Because it was
beret
it
on.
lopsided.
was hurting her.
It kept
Did
moving.
y'all clock though? Did y'all clock when Bose entered the room? She said, "Oh hell no! Let me put my hat back on for this black lady.
She
Ain't
said,
no way in hell
"Hold
that
up
black
now."
lady gonna outdo me."
Kept shifting
All right.
too. Like one season, this, and then it'd be like this. She's like, well, let me tell you something, Kyle. I'm not going to do it.
No, it was
I want her to
definitely
shake her head and hit Kyle in the face.
it was
Very Mortal Kombat.
not more to come back.
Come on, Raiden.
All right, so we got a call in the queue. That pretty much includes our review and recap. Like I said, we're gonna be here every week on Wednesdays, same time. It'll be some combination of this panel. This is the panel, but some days maybe me and Danny, maybe me and Chase, me and Love, or me, Love, Danny, whoever. You'll see. Someone will be here to do this show. This is one of our big shows. So we try to make sure that we here, and plus we enjoy the show. It's been a good season, so make sure y'all like and subscribe. I know y'all have seen Sass K in the chat and Antonio saying like this video. So please like the video. I'm sure somehow if you're new, you found us from the algorithm, so keep us there. And we said, Sass K, what is Chase's channel? Chase's channel is I don't have the link, but it's No Chaser TV. I don't have the link.
Don't start that shit down there.
If you have the link, send it to me so I can send it. But I know it's No Chaser TV. I'll try to find it. But he's going to be reviewing. I mean, he has hit other shows as well. But for those watching Married to Medicine, he will be reviewing that. Same panel as it's always been, but it'll be over No Chaser TV. So make sure y'all check that out. And let's get these likes up. Oh, Amanda, I don't know if you noticed, Amanda, but I made you a moderator too. So
Look at that. Like this video. I'm tired of y'all shit.
All right,
y'all shit.
We got the caller. All right, our caller for today, or one of the callers, is going to be Kyra. Now, Kyra is actually Kyra joined this channel from calling in. I think it was one of the first shows we were doing live. So this is her show, honey. Now she may talk a little fast, but she.
Oh my God, you started already.
Oh my God.
How are you, Kyra? It's been so long. How you doing?
I'm okay. I know it's SK got on me. She got on me, and Give Me Shelter got on me. Hi everyone. I hope everyone is well and nice and moisturized.
Yeah, you're doing good. How you been? I haven't seen you on any channel in a while. I ain't seen you nowhere. You busy at work or something? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, and I've been flying places.
Okay.
Okay. You getting fluid out?
Right.
Come on, Jet
it ain't that fun, but it's a little fun.
Well, how are you? What you got for the episode? What's your thoughts on the episode? Let's start.
Okay. Sutton needs to become an executive producer of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and any of the other ones that we want real money on, okay?
Ooh.
I mean, forget Bride of Chucky money. Jennifer Tilly is Simpsons money. Like,
Thank you.
That's
good catch. You are absolutely right. Good job, baby.
Bo,
She got Matt growing money, baby. Yes.
30% of Simpsons royalty money forever? Babe.
What are you doing there?
She was married to the co-creator of The Simpsons show.
That show been on for 87 years, baby. It's money.
And so upon his will, she gets 30%
Smith,
of the royalties.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I love Sutton's friends. Bring all of them on. Okay, thank you, please. Kyle is vile, and I do not like to read, but I will advocate for her stepping on her neck every episode, every minute, every second, because the heifer needs it. I do feel like though, Dorit set herself up for this when she went against LVP. I feel like she set herself up for this.
Yeah.
But Kyle is really trying to play in my face, because the idea that you would think someone would be okay with you saying, I don't know why she was saying we were close. We were never that close. We only went on one trip, making that woman look crazy and thirsty on the television, on Amazon Prime Video, all the places you could possibly do it. You did it. And you expected that woman to not say anything to you. Which also lets me know, Dorit, you were looking like a weak bee, because Kyle was not expecting you to come for her. And that That's wild. Because I feel like Kyle was not really expecting the energy she got from Dorit. I think she really thought that she could like kind of talk her into a circle and kind of bow down to it. And I am very happy that Dorit did, because you're not going to sit in front of my face and saying, basically, you denounced our friendship and basically said I was crazy because I said I like your sister more.
Girl, and she said, let's not forget, she said, count on one hand how many times we've been to lunch outside of filming. I said, one hand. Oh my, there's only 5. Okay.
Girl, played her like a soybean burger. And now we're supposed to feel so sorry because you've been going through things. Everybody's been going through things, and Kyle has never cared.
We all got pain, Effie.
Thank you. Kyle has never cared, so I don't really care about you having some midlife crisis and dating this country star that we cannot speak about anymore. That's weird. You tattooed your initial on that woman's body, and now we can't say her name. The caucasity of this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's thick.
She feels far too comfortable on this TV show that we literally went a whole season of everyone questioning why you were so weird and obsessed and y'all feeding each other fruit and taking pictures, sitting in each other's laps. And now all of a sudden, you don't know her name?
I forgot about the fruit. Oh, I forgot about the nutrients.
You forgot about them feeding the fruit to each other at her friend's life memorial service thing? I didn't.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, thank you so much. Putting that in my database. Thank you.
Well,
very involved. And I do feel kind of bad of like saying like she's using her sexuality as like a story point, but I do think a lot of people have fallen out of love with Kyle as a character on the show. And also she has been the least interesting. And this has quote unquote made her interesting, but look at that. No one cares now. We're really more so upset that she's trying to play in our face and not necessarily that it's happening.
Yeah. If she had come out like this, like in season 2 or 3, I think it would have more of an impact. This is 14 seasons, and like, you a lesbian? Okay, girl, who isn't? Like, what else is going on?
Especially on Bravo. Oh my gosh.
Right? Yo, kissing and all kinds of stuff.
About your
it's not that serious.
It's not.
And she keeps showing how she's so insecure about everyone else picking her sisters other than her. Because she did the same thing last year where she was trying to make it seem like someone was picking Kathy over her and like, being scared of Kathy and all this kind of stuff. And now you're going to like kind of relay that kind of message with Dorit. And again, it just shows how like so much of a little insecure sister who has like nothing to give anybody she is.
Yeah.
But anyway, we love Garcelle. We love Sutton. I love Bo. She looks so moisturized. Beautiful woman. Beautiful.
She seems like she smells so good. I just want to be around her. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna feel any way about her being friends with Dorit or anything like that. I mean, I will watch Dorit to see how authentic it is, but I'm not gonna see anything about Bose if she didn't really watch the show and she's actually enjoying everybody for what they're showing her right now. I think that's like the way it's supposed to be. Chase, don't give me this face. Don't give me this face, Chase. Okay?
I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
I agree with that.
I don't side out Bose. I side out Dorit.
No, see, I
Dorit's up to no good. She's very pick-me with this. She's like, oh, black person. Let me
because she's already talking about like beautiful friendships and stuff. And I guess because I don't know who else is on the call. I do know I am with Chase in this whole like you are kind of like touting him being an alcoholic around town real easy. Especially for you not when you talk about divorce, but then also now you're on Twitter or whatever you want to call it about how like, oh, if you were following BK, you know he's been talking about his sobriety and da da da. So if he's been talking about his sobriety, why are you acting like he hasn't been handling his alcoholism? Because she's not talking about it as if it was an issue that they were working through. He became sober, but I just realized once he's sober, like we just weren't in the same place. That's not how she's describing it. She's describing like he's currently still, obviously he's never ending, but like that he's like in this stage of like not being treated, not being able to handle it, and it's her and him just going through it.
Yep.
So I do find that to be nasty work. And now she's trying to throw into people's faces about her questioning why she's talking about him like that. And also because, like, ma'am, no one was following PK. No one was following you. Because there's plenty of pictures of her smoking cigarettes on paparazzi. And lots of people didn't know that she smoked. Because no one cares. Until you're on this show.
And she's lying. Because she doesn't.
And that's why she was able to be with him for so long. Because her breath stank, too.
Oh my God.
Tyra, I got another call here. Do you have anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you guys for sharing your time with me.
Of course. We're glad you came back. I hope to see you next week for the rest of the
Tyra, don't turn it low.
You know, you want you're one of us. You want about our lean babies, lean legs.
Love you.
Yes, everyone have a lovely night. Bye.
Thank you, Kyra.
Bye.
All right, our last caller for tonight, and I know you guys we went over a little longer today, but and there's no time. We typically will be done. This is the first one, so let things slide. But usually within an hour we'll be laying out because we do got things to do. But tonight, that's okay. What's going on, classy lady? How you doing? First of all, really quickly, we canceled Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, right, 2 weeks ago, and because we was like talking about availability or whatever, but. Classy lady said, well, shit, I'll be on the panel. Put me on. I want to keep going, but she's not on the panel, but seeing that type of comment with us, like, you know what? So we picked it back up. So I'm saying, honestly, y'all was supportive, but it really was Classy lady that got us to bring it back. So how you doing?
Hello?
Classy? How are you?
Hey.
Hi. I can't hear you guys at all. I'm gonna drop out for a second and then try to get back in because I see that you're probably talking to me. I see lips moving, but I don't hear anything. I do see hands and fingers and lips. Yeah.
She said, I see hands.
Yeah. So you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. All right. So I'm gonna leave and then come right back in because I don't know why I can't hear. Oh, Jamie, no. Okay.
Go do it. Okay. Classy lady.
Wow, everybody having technical issues tonight. I think it's you. Is it a coincidence?
Not everybody.
No, baby, it was just you.
Not me, girl. Not me, girl.
Not me, girl.
Oh, Sasuke, you're in London. Thank you, Sasuke.
Don't bring me.
Thank you, Sasuke, for joining in tonight.
Y'all know that Negro makes me holler every time.
Let's try again. Let me see if it works for her. Class, can you hear us, Classy?
Yeah, now I can hear you all.
Okay.
Yay!
Sorry. Okay.
I was giving you praise. I was telling you that you were,
really
us bringing Salt Lake City back because you said that you would be on the panel just to keep it going if we need to.
And I was right. Look, every episode has been on point over there. I don't want to go to jump shows, but I'm just saying I'm glad that you guys jumped on the train back on the South Lake series, and we're gonna see where it's going because I was like, this.
It's crazy.
You know it's good.
It's busy. We busy.
I was gonna say I will host it by myself. Okay.
What you got for us about the show about Beverly Hills?
I feel okay. This may be projection, but I really felt Dorit when I don't even smoke, and when I saw Dorit smoking in that car, I was like, I felt that. I was like, I've been through separation and divorce, and it is stressful. You start saying some wild talk. You're mad. You're upset. I don't even mind that she stayed with that man through diabetes and his bad teeth, and now he got good teeth, and he's gonna leave her.
God!
And he's gonna leave their family and go stay at the Beverly Hills Hotel with Mauricio. And I stayed with you through all of that.
Mauricio come?
I'm like, I don't care if Coach was saying he was an alcoholic. You left the family. I stayed with you through the diabetes and the teeth. You got new teeth. You lost weight, and now you want to leave the family. No, we work it out. We stay together. And then all of a sudden you got sober and decided you don't like me anymore. No, that's not how it works.
Maybe he never liked her.
He's never liked that woman.
He was drinking so he could stay around her behind.
You made a vow, work it out, okay? Figure it out. It'll leave me with the kids. No. When you are partying in a hotel room. No.
Yuck.
So that I was like, no, again, that might be me projecting my own personal divorce, but I'm just saying that that's how I kind of felt like I felt like I guess this is the one time I was like, you know what, I understand how Dorit may feel. I saw when she was talking to Bose at the party, and she may have just wanted to. Sometimes you just want to, at least in my experience, I've noticed that recently divorced people, when we just meet each other, we tend to just talk. And we're like, you know what, I went through that too, and you know what, I'm doing that too. And just all of a sudden you start talking about, because you finally have somebody who understands what you're going through. And so maybe that's why they kicked it off pretty fast at the party.
Like a trauma bond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hmm.
She just needs to. Now, first of all, I made a note. I think that for one thing, I think Dorit said they were married for 9 years. She's got to
Hmm.
make it to that 10th year to get anything. So she's got to So maybe that's why she's saying there's no talk of divorce. We're not talking about divorce. There's no. There's no, she's not going to get anything unless she makes it to that 10th year. So she's got to stay on. Um, and then I feel one of the things I do like, the other caller she brought out, Jennifer Tilly. I love her energy. I love her drinking the vodka in the middle of the afternoon with Sutton. I loved I love how she screams Sutton's name every time she sees her. And I was gonna bring it up, but the other caller brought it up that Jennifer Tilly has Simpsons money. She did. So it's
Baby.
not
Yes, baby.
so she's an actress for fun. She doesn't have to act.
Mm,
She's got Simpsons money.
mm.
Um
Okay.
I thought that Kathy should have went to a nice discreet place. I mean, I know she may have had some hot flashes or something may be going on, but she could have went to a nice discreet area, a corner or something, and had taken the pieces out of her head. But then to leave the hair on the sofa or on the chair, I thought that was quite
Just
Uncouth.
bougetto. Bougetto.
ghetto. Yeah,
Yeah.
Very bougetto.
I don't think there was any booze in there. I think that was
Well,
just who's this leaves the hair on someone else's sofa?
It's
Gonna
only
leave your
bougie because of the zip code. That's because the extensions were in that zip code. Other than that, it would be ghetto.
mm.
yes.
I've never
Outside of
seen hair pieces that were
Get
thin
the
90210,
as
white
well.
it would
privilege
be
of it all
ghetto.
because those.
Don't
Go
do
ahead.
that, Antonio.
She was
You're
trying
right,
to.
classy
She could
lady.
have
It was
took out
very
her
white
extensions.
privilege.
It was
Because
very white-tastic. Kathy does white-tastic things. It would be
it,
called ghetto if she wasn't her complexion for the protection.
I know
I
it's
mean, I've just never seen hair
put it.
extensions be thin. Like
Look,
I've never
I
seen
have
thin
just
hair
never
extensions.
I've seen them be thin, but at least
I'm dead.
put them in a bag, put them in your purse, put them. You're gonna leave it in
In a
somebody's
cup. She wanted
chair,
to do that. She
you
likes it.
know. you
Hmm.
know but like I said, I don't know, the hot flashes may be just too much. She was like, get this out of my hair now, so I understand that, but it's just like, I think she could have been to a discreet place and don't leave it in the chair. It's not your house. um
for sure.
and and the only thing else I want to say was, well, side note, I still think Garcelli's a stylist. um
Oh God damn it!
and
Y'all keep whacking her.
Well,
Oh,
it's true.
she's such a
No,
pretty,
Classy Lady
beautiful
and
woman. A
Sass
beautiful
K have
woman.
consistently been talking about Garcelle's fashion for like 3 years. And
We
Chase,
one
Hey, I
episode in,
mean,
y'all.
and Chase,
Give her
and
a
Chase.
chance. It's the
We
first
have.
episode.
She bought a
She
Birkin
got
bag.
this.
She can buy. I think she just has to let go of her old stylist. I think she just, maybe that's her
where
best.
has to go?
Maybe that's her best friend or whatever. But that stylist has to go to school or go do something, because it's not helping her. It's better than season one, but it's not up to code yet. And lastly, I just wanted to say, I still can't stand Kyle, because I don't know if she and Mauricio had an open marriage previous to this whole situation, but or what's going on. But it's like, at least PK said, he sobered up and realized he don't like his wife anymore. Mauricio hasn't told us anything. He hasn't said why is he gone? Why do they not like each other anymore? Why are they separating? Why?
Have you met Kyle?
Kyle loves woman now. He doesn't fit in.
She
Not
said
Kyle loves woman.
today.
He doesn't match.
Last night she wasn't sure anymore. She was like, she could have blamed the media, saying that
she's also a liar. You can only take what she says with a grain of salt.
You know what? It is further goes to highlight how selfish Kyle is, because now that she done got her taste and she got hers, now she done put the little lesbian to the curb. I don't think that's right.
See, you know what? There we go. Thank you, Chase.
Yeah,
I have to pee.
Okay, ladies, we're gonna let you go, okay? Because
I'm sorry.
The unraveling, and we have to get out of here, okay?
Okay. Well, thank you for letting me up. I appreciate
thank you for always supporting us too. You've been with us for a while, so we really appreciate it.
I'm so sorry. I just have to go to the bathroom.
Don't laugh too hard.
You look like Dorit.
There's a black lady in the room. Let me go show her up really quickly.
Oh my God, PK.
Oh, this was fun.
This was
fun.
Oh my God, it's always fun. This is one of my favorite shows to be a part of. I love this panel. I love all the callers. I love all of the viewers and watchers. So thank y'all. For those that are new, this is how we are every week. Some days are a little, if the episode is boring, I will say we have the most fun because we actually make it entertaining to talk about. And that's just what you all have told us. So I take that with a compliment.
But tell him you'll still put on the robe if it's a boring episode. You go still put on the robe.
Listen, you better let them viewers know. Let them know.
I don't know Chase gonna bring that wig out, but he had that one little wig on one.
That is only when that wig is a referee wig. Okay, so if it's gonna be a fight, then I will break the wig out.
That is true.
And Jamie likes to have
Jamie,
somebody asked you earlier why you got your chest out. So listen, if you want to see Jamie's chest and anything else, go to his Twitter or Blue Sky.
Put on now. No, I keep it PG on Blue Sky now. I'm a Christian. I'm safe.
Shout out to Love. This is Love's, second year being a part of this panel, and I will say, she came in hot today. I love it. That square down there was on it. So, and I always say it too.
It's my square.
It is your square. It fits in your square. So, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We'll be here next week, same time. And we'll see y'all then. Okay. Thank you to the callers. Thank you to the moderators today. We'll see y'all next time. Okay. You have a good night.
Bye, y'all.